Hello and welcome to the Visionless Science YouTube channel. So today I'm getting back onto finally finishing this table I started doing a recording of a few months ago now, before things went hectic. Had a few changes around and done a bit since then, but getting back on to finishing this one that I've had set to one side. So I've applied the woodworm treatment after I'd sanded it all down. I think I went down to 180. So when I put the woodworm treatment on, it's roughed it all up again. Tends to be a good thing that some people do. They sand wood down quite fine, and then they wet it because it makes all the grain fluff out again, so you can get a really smooth finish. So I'm actually just gonna got the 180 grit on the sander. I'll recheck that. Yeah, it's fine. So I'm going to do a quick, just literally quick run over all this just to get it smooth again. Don't want to be sanding down too deep because obviously you'll be taking off all the woodworm treatment. All I'm literally trying is just sieve a skim. So get onto that right now. Defenders on. Right. Random orbital, and we'll do a quick skim of this then. Or we won't. Where are you? Right, so I don't know how much of this you can see through the camera, but to me that's a lot more smoother now. So yeah, it's just I'm gonna go do the legs and then be getting on to applying the Danish oil. Right, right, get the gloves on, get the Danish oil done. Just give the table a hoover so we don't stick any dust to it. Gotta get this inside out now. Where's the end? I think that's how it goes. Nope. That's the thing when I can't get gloves on. There we go. Right. So I'll be applying Danish oil to these, exterior Danish oil. Right. So you got a sponge and a cloth there. See how it goes with the sponge. Right. Whee! Okay, well, good job that's going on the table there. Just trialling out a sponge that Mr. Hangerman suggested I try. I figured it might be easier for me. So, let's see how it goes. Gently, it's not pushed too hard, otherwise I get drips like that. I imagine there's lots of colours coming out as I'm doing this. Some of you may have noticed while I was sanding down the top of the table that one area had a bit of oil on already. That was because that's where bring that over. That's where I'd been applying the Danish oil to the coasters in a previous video I'd done. Yeah, I figured it wouldn't harm if I treated them on this table because, well, it's got to be oiled anyway. Right. Interesting how this goes. Biggest problem I had with doing this beforehand was I can't really tell if there's anything left on these. This one seems to be having a bit of, so when it's got the oil on, it changes the weight a lot. So I feel like it's helping me to gauge how much oil's actually being applied. So yeah, keep trialing different things, trying to see what's best for me and others. Yeah, kind of miss seeing all the reds that come out of the U. That's one of my favourite woods. It's just so much character, no matter what you get. Every part will look different because of all the different colours. So got quite a bit of. I'll get told afterwards that I've missed a few areas, but hopefully I'll be told I've got everywhere. The plan with this is to oil all the underside, primarily because the feet, and then focus on getting the top done. So most people are going to be paying attention to the top of the table, So make sure that's perfect at the end rather than get it oiled up now and then trying to scratch it by putting it upside down like this. There. Worst thing you can do with this is try and put too much oil on at once, because then it'll just pool on top and make a sticky mess. You also don't want to go too fine with the grit, because otherwise the oil won't soak in as well. So it's really 180 max for an oil, I would say, from experience. But as I tend to do, you can get a bit of oil now. You can do a very quick skim, like I did with the sanding the top after I'd applied the woodworm treatment. You just do a very light skim on top of the Danish oil, and it'll give a really fine, really nice smooth finish. So again, just a very quick, quick second, couple of seconds sanding, so you don't take off too much. You just give it a nice smooth finish. Right. So, I don't know if, hopefully, unlike when I sanded the top down smoother, hopefully you can actually see the change with the oil. Should be bringing out quite a lot of the different colours. So the Danish oil is going to darken it slightly. I've tried a couple of different oils. Tried Osmo oil, which several people had recommended, which is an oil and a wax. That I found to be a nightmare to actually soak in. Really, really thin coat required, and also has it's a bit of a pain to apply a finish afterwards because of the wax. When I was applying the Danish oil, if I want to apply a varnish afterwards, as long as I do a oil-based varnish, then I can do that to give it extra protection, whereas with the Osmo can't really do that. So it's different treatments, different things. What else have I tried? I think I tried a cut. I've been through quite a few trials of treatments with these. I just personally think the Danish oil is the shredded that a bit. Danish oil with varnish afterwards if I want an extra bit of protection. Put that down there for now. We've got to do the diagonal brace. So hopefully I'm not pooling this anywhere. I get told afterwards. So that I can brace before I forget about it. Where are you? There you go. I might have treated that earlier, but yeah, there we go. Right, I've done all this. Main area is obviously the bottoms of the feet, 'cause that's going to be in contact direct contact with the ground. It's going to absorb any moisture. I'm contemplating trialing a few other things, like for people that have uneven floors. I might see about adding some adjustable feet onto the bottoms, plastic feet onto the bottoms of these. Oh, sorry a minute. Where are you? You're there. So that people can raise each of the legs individually to try and suit their flooring. So again, just constantly trialing different things. I've been talking to a few customers about putting glass in any of the cracks and splits, giving a complete level surface on top, and most people said that they'd rather just leave it as it is and have the natural shapes and everything actually there rather than just on show. So different people, different things. I personally prefer to fill in the gaps and splits so I have a more usable work surface, or dining table so food doesn't go down them. But again, different people, different ideas. I think
there's plenty of others.
Yeah. I think on this area here, I think on the bark, I think that's where a brush would be better. As I'm trying to do the bark here, it's just shredding it a bit. Where have I missed now?
Yeah.
Just going along here.
Along the edge.
Yep. E. Ooh. Yep, dripping a bit. Too much on it. Yep. Alright. Right. So, sponge is okay. Just don't know if I'll have to keep bouncing between the two. I think I've just ripped a bit off that now. Yeah. So yeah, that's how that's come out now. After applying the oil, I'll show you how the top comes out and the finished thing looks later. I think I'm going to go try and find a brush to do this edge here to make sure that gets treated properly. Right, thank you then. Right, so table's had a good coat of Danish oil on the top now. After I got a bit of a scolding from the employee about missing blotches because I was talking too much, and apparently you should not talk during work. Anyway, yeah, so it's all done. We put in another 2 coats on this, so I'll have 3 coats on the side in total, and I'm going to flip the table up and over and then focus on the top, just in case it needs any quick sanding down from being flipped upside down. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Right, so table's been oiled on the underside and the feet, so now it's oiling the top. So I'm going to give it a good coating, be 3 coats of the exterior varnish. So in areas like, where are we? Here, I'm going to try and drizzle it all down so it gets a good soaking. Same with all these cracks and bits. Try not to spill my gloves on them. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go and see how this turns out. So that's all at the top now. Give this depends on how well the soak's in. The other side, I think that's soaked in about 6 hours, dry to touch. obviously going to get have a quick go over this, just to make sure I got all this time. Keep my fingers off it. And yeah, once it's dried out, we'll show you all how it's all turned out. Right, so table has been fully treated now. I've gone over it with the oil, and we've done the edges as well with a brush, which I'm an idiot and I forgot to have recorded me showing that. But we found the cloth is good for the top area, all the smooth areas. Sponges I tried, they're great until you get to any form of roughness at all, like the bark, or even get into this area here. It just shreds. So I wouldn't really recommend cloths for the sponges for this sort of stuff. Cloths, fine, but I think the cloths are more for, again, this general area, and then all the splits, like here, and all the bark, a paintbrush is far better. So that's that all done now. This one's actually going to be going to my daughter now, who put claim to it the moment it was finished. So yeah, gonna get this home and give it to my rather spoiled daughter. Okay, so hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out the website visionlessdesigns.com, and have a look at the Etsy page and Facebook page as well. So thanks for viewing this, and hope to see you in future videos.